Shalom, Labochoyim, Shal Yasher Allah. Shalom, Labochoyim, Shal Yasher Allah. Alright, first and foremost, gotta give all praises unto YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI. Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah YAHAWAH, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. Alright, gotta give double honors to the apostles of GMS, for they are indeed worthy of double honors. And I want to give a hearty salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth and sincerity upon the four corners of the earth. And hey, here I am. Said I was gonna do this video, a comment board, and so here it is. This video is dealing with depression. Now, thing with depression now, when you really look at it for what it is, if you in the truth, you go through it a lot. You know what I'm saying? This devil is all about trying to bring us down and trying to take us out. And so this is the etymology of the word depression, right? This is the noun. Feelings of severe despondency and dejection. Self-doubt creeps in, and that swiftly turns to depression. And that's the truth. I'm going to read that definition again. Feelings of severe despondency and dejection. And when you look up that word dejection, you see what I'm saying? It comes from the Latin desire, which means thrown down or thrown down. You see what I'm saying? A sad and depressed state, a low spirits. You see what I'm saying? And that's us, man. Especially among our own people. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou who killeth the prophets, man. And so, with that being read, I just wanted to give a few scriptures on this. You know what I'm saying? And really and truly, the message in this video was basically to say that if you feeling downtrodden and to the point of where you kind of feel depressed, that's normal. You see what I'm saying? You in this truth, yeah, you gonna be bitter, you gonna be angry, because you're being put through a lot of hell, man. The scriptures talk about being tried in the fire. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures talk about acceptable men. You know what I'm saying? In the furnaces of adversity, just as gold is tried in the furnace. And so with that being said, yeah, that's a normal thing to feel depressed being in this truth. But now, let's go to the book of Psalms, the 34th chapter, starting at the 17th verse, and it reads, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles." You hear that? So the righteous are crying out, man. The righteous are crying out. Every day, the righteous are crying out. We're crying out for not just the wickedness that we see round about us, but we also cry out about all the things that go on within us, especially dealing with this flesh, man. Trying to subdue this flesh, knowing the truth, being in the truth, boy, that's hard. That's hard. The spirit is always going to be contrary to the flesh, no matter what you want to say. That's just how it's been set up. That's part of that fire. You know what I'm saying? Verse 18, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart." You hear that? So what does it mean to be brokenhearted? That's part of how depression works. You're downtrodden, man. A broken heart deals with a mind that is under a lot of strain, man. That word heart there comes from the Hebrew lab, which means mind. And depression, when you really get down deep into it, has has a lot of things that show outwardly in the flesh, but when you get to the root of depression, that's a spiritual ailment. That's a demon, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures talk about the plague of the heart. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, I might actually go ahead and get that one verbatim. But I'm going to continue in verse 18 first. Psalm chapter 34, verse 18. The Lord is nigh to them that are of a broken heart, and such and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Now, what does it mean to be of a contrite spirit? It means to be of a lowly spirit, to be in a low place, to basically be a beggar of sorts. Did not the scriptures say that did not the scriptures say that the rich sit in low place? That's not just figurative. That's also literal. You see what I'm saying? We indeed sit in low place, man. Look at the conditions we under. Go back to the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, dealing with all them curses, 15 through 68. We sit in low place. You see what I mean? Oh man. But yeah, like dealing with that now, dealing with a broken heart, dealing with depression, again, being an ailment of the spirit, so to speak, being a demon. I want to go to this scripture right here. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, man, when your heart is plagued, man, that's that's what I call true hell, man. And it's in the Apocrypha, the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter. You know what I'm saying? This is Ecclesiasticus 20, chapter 25 and 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. And now so with that being said, depression is one of those plagues of the heart, man. To be brokenhearted, yeah, that means to be kept down, pushed down, man. And a lot of us said that, and a lot of guys that's in this truth that fell out of this truth, a lot of them were weighed down by their sins, man. A good majority of them are weighed down by their sins. So let's hear that again. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and 13, and it reads, Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Okay? And mind you, understand that by nature, women are very carnal, very carnal. So in a setup like this, and where women have all the say and all the control in many areas of domestic life, that's worries on top of worries. You want to talk about depression? Man, that right there is true worries, man. And this is not something that I'm sure you Akim know this. This is something that you see going on around you. This is not something that you just experience. This is also stuff that you see. You see this kind of things go on around you. You know what I'm saying? Depression is in the air, man. Depression is basically our reality day in and day out. But we're not broken because we have the ultimate covering, which is this word, man. We have the ultimate comfort. When YAHAWASHI departed the earth, he left behind what? The scriptures. You know what I'm saying? This is that comforter that we have now in these times, right? So now I'm going to go to the book of Matthew, the 11th chapter in the 20th verse, and it reads, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And I will give you rest. See, the rest that we're looking for right now deals with these scriptures, because the ultimate rest is going to come in the kingdom. But the rest that we really need deals with these scriptures, man. in these times, this is what we rest upon, man. This is our rest. Not no vain, not no vain philosophy, not no woman, not no food. Like a lot of people try to quench, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to get rid of depression, get rid of that downtrodden feeling by stuffing their faces, you know what I'm saying? Confectionery treats and things of that nature. But these things are unhealthy. If anything, they only fuel the depression. Why? Because as we all know, the food is defiled. The scriptures talk about us eating our defiled bread among the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? The programming that we watch, especially, like a lot of these different things, man, they only add to the burden. They only add to the weight then. Because at the very end of the day, we being in the truth, we know in our spirit that at the end of the day, there's nothing worth looking forward to in a setup like this. Nothing at all. But the basic premise of this is to say that, we we are to embrace, we're supposed to embrace this this feeling, man, of this depression that we go through every day, being pushed down. We have to embrace it because at the very end of the day, guess what? The more uncomfortable we're made, the stronger we become. All right? And why do we become stronger? This is the book of Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. Get it? Thy God. The word there is God, but we know that the word God comes from the Hebrew Allah, which means power. He is our power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. What is that talking about? That's talking about this word, man. The right hand of the Lord's righteousness. That's the faith that we have in YAHAWAH SHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay? And now I'm going to read Jeremiah 29:11. This scripture right here brings it home, and it reads, For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord Yahawah. And mind you, he's talking to his elect mainly. It says, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Get it? And what is that end? What is that end legitimately that we're looking for? The kingdom. To be changed out of these, bodies, these decrepit bodies, man. To be made, to actually be made to be as the angels, man. To transition out of this flesh into a celestial and more perfect flesh, man. To put off that corruptible and to put on that incorruptible. You feel me? So that's what this is all about. That is what this is all about. And part of being able to get through all of this is endurance. We have to endure these things, man. And these times especially, we're getting closer and closer to the end. We have to endure. All right? He who endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. And the ones that will endure to the end, according to this word, are the ones that were chosen from the beginning. Why? Because they were shaken. They were proven. Okay? And in these times now, we're being proven. The time with Jacob's trouble, definitely we're going to be even more proven, man. But I'm going to end it off with Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. And they read, Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Okay? And I'm going to end it off there. He shall direct thy paths. You see what I'm saying? The Lord will direct us unto peace. The Lord will direct us unto prosperity. How? By us enduring these hardships, by us enduring this pressure that we're feeling every day, especially among our own people. Okay? All these perils, man. Paul talked about perils everywhere he went. perils upon the sea, perils upon the land, perils among the heathen, even perils among his own brethren. You don't think we go through these things? We go through these things just as well. So showing you that all these things are reincarnated, man. So hey, depressed? Trust and believe me, Ak. In this truth, we're all depressed. But at the end of the day, though we may be down, we're not out. We may be down, but we're not out. So with that, I just want to say, once again, give all praise unto Yahawah, Shem YAHAWASHI, all adulation, all praise, all honor. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders and apostles of GMS. You know what I'm saying? Who rule well and who teach the truth with, absolutely no filter. And I've always upheld this true standard of what a true prophet is. And a hearty shalom to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this truth and sincerity and charity. All right? This is a thing of endurance. And no matter how low on the totem you might feel, trust and believe me. At the end of the day, as long as you continue in this word, then all them perils are not going to overtake you, man. You're going to be strong because at the end of the day, the Lord is strengthening you. It's the Lord that's building you up in the faith, in the spirit. And it's the Lord ultimately that's going to deliver you out of all this hardness, all right? So with that said, until next time, I say shalom.